Hey folks, Sack here. I'm doing a little comparison video on holsters and different types of guns. I got a guy who's asking about differences between Mark 23 and like an M9 series. He's looking at the KWAs, but these are still the same kind of pretty much gun. So got a high cap in here just as a size reference, and we're going to throw him in a couple different holsters here, because that was one of his concerns there. Now this is a shoulder holster rig, and it's real basics, like really basic universal style, and you know, it holds every gun that I've ever put in it. It holds pretty well. The Beretta, it holds it all the way into the grip. The Mark 23, you got the suppressor on it just because that's a big issue sometimes with holsters. Now see that holds it up higher out, and the suppressor's not actually coming out of the holster here, so it goes in and out and it's not being caught on anything. And then just for reference is high kappa. High kappa sits all the way down, all the way up to the grip here on that one, okay? Next we'll do this is Tac Force, just a real basic, simple belt holster here. This is a little slimmer line, and it tends to hold the pistols higher up, you know, so you can get a good full grip on them. There is your Beretta. It catches a little bit sometimes, like on the rear sight. You know, holstering it in and out, you won't have a problem really with that. It slides in and out pretty good. Just a little bit tight, like inside here. Mark 23 with the suppressor on it, slides all the way in. That's a real high carry, all the way out, exposed trigger. You know, so that's something where if you like it a high carry, this would be more of what you want. And again, the suppressor not coming out at all, so there's nothing really to hang up. It just gets a little tight, I think, like when the suppressor comes in around this belt loop thing. It's a little bit snug, but it goes in and out, no problem. And then high cap for reference of like a high cap 1911, again, sits right on the trigger guard. A good high carry so you can get a good grip, something like that. Okay. Now I also have two drop leg holsters. This is a UTG kind of universal, and this is old. It's got Velcro inside holding this together, so it says it's supposed to be able to hold a light unit, but this one's old. It kind of sits really far down in there. That kind of catches a little bit drawing it out right on that front sight, and it's a real deep pocket to get in there and get a grip on there. Mark 23 with suppressor. It goes in all right. Getting it out, it covers the trigger guard, but putting it in, it catches on the rear sights here, and then trying to draw it out, it catches right on that front sight. So that's probably not your best. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's not good at all. But you know, high kappa for reference sits way down there. You know, and it might be that this is just an old worn out holster, because it's supposed to have retention right here with Velcro holding it together, probably to like have the gun sit more like that. But that's that. Then I also have a Condor drop leg. Now this one's different. It's a bit more space inside. With a Beretta, it sets just about where it should be. Front sight doesn't come out beyond the holster. It goes in and out, and it doesn't really seem to catch here, and sits about where it should. That actually is pretty good. Then with Mark 23, throw it in. Wow, sets almost identical in this holster. No front sight post, and it looks like There's enough room to slide that suppressor in and out, no problem. Holds it up high so you can get a good grip on it. Looks pretty good. And then the WE19 or high kappa here, now that kind of gets lost in there. You know, the grip goes all the way down into the holster, something like that. You know, and these are all universal holsters, and pretty much any gun will fit in it. Just some guns fit a little better than others, as you've seen. Now I have seen also specific, like the Black Hawk Serpas. I've seen that specific for a high kappa 1911 style, specific for an M9 style. I believe they have a Serpa for the Mark 23. There's a bunch of other just basic Kydex holsters, at least for the 1911 and the high kappa. I'm not sure about the Mark 23, but there's a lot of stuff out there, and I hope this helps somebody decide what they're going to be getting. So anyway, have fun out there, good luck, and be safe.